Our industry report will be over electric toothbrushes. My name is Ryan Spencer.
My name is Samuel Dale.
I'm Candy Tam.
I'm Bethany Learmont.
And I'm Bryn Williams.
So I'm going to start us off with the history of the electric toothbrush. The first successful electric toothbrush was made in Switzerland in 1954, and it was first introduced in the United States in 1960. And ever since the 1980s, there have been tremendous advances in technology for the electric toothbrush. And the market size and growth potential. So the market for the electric toothbrush has been valued at $2.2 billion in 2016, and it is expected to grow up to $3.7 billion by 2023. This is caused by the increased awareness and importance in oral hygiene, and also the rise of disposable income in developing countries. As you can see here, we decided that the electric toothbrush will be in the growth stage of the market. And with the product life cycle, the electric toothbrushes are in the growth introductory stage. There are some kind of like, I guess, smart electric toothbrushes that can like keep track of how long you've been brushing or keep track of the pressure. Those would be in the introduction stage, and the more common, electric toothbrushes that just kind of move by themselves like they usually would, those would be in the growth stage. And then the manual toothbrushes would be in the maturity stage. And for the sales distribution, North America and Europe both combined account for 76% of all global sales, with the United States accounting for 72% of the North American sales. And the Asia Pacific market is expected to grow at the highest rate. And now I'll pass it on to Sam.
I will be talking about the customers of the electric toothbrush. So our market includes both men and women, with a 95 index for men and a 105 index for women. All ages are included in the customer base. However, all indexes show that 35 plus are our highest consumers. Specifically, the 70 to 74 have the highest index with 129. This makes sense with elderly consumers wanting convenience and the dental care at home. High earners are most of our customers, 50 to 59.99, has an index of 107. 100,000 to 149,000 has the highest index we found of 118. So a big part of our market are dental professionals. They constantly advertise and are sponsored by the companies such as Oral-B or Philips. Every time you're in a dental office, you see advertisements for electric toothbrushes, and consumers are now increasingly aware of the importance of dental hygiene, so they're more likely to buy it. Income has little effect on purchasability. High earners see it as a standard. It's a low-level involvement. You can typically find an electric toothbrush for not that much compared to the past, anywhere from $50 to $150, with 50 being the more low end. High-end brands include Philips or Ferreo, and middle-class earners can afford a luxury easily. Like I said before, there are lower-end models that can be purchased, and lower-end brands such as Oral-B. So, like I said before, it's all about convenience for the consumer and a professional feel at home, and that's why older customers are the main customer base for the electric toothbrush.
The direct competition for this industry is Oral-B, Colgate, Arm & Hammer, and Philips Sonicare. These brands all have different electric toothbrush lines, and the indirect competition would be manual toothbrushes and the water pick, because these are alternative ways of brushing your teeth other than electric toothbrushes. As you can see from this chart, Oral-B holds 32% of the market, Philips Sonicare owns 24%, Colgate owns 23%, and Arm & Hammer only owns 7%. So store brand companies only own about 4% of this market, and 10% are other brands not mentioned.
So the key product and service attributes associated with the industry of electronic toothbrushes is that they reduce plaque by 21%. They also have a variety of different movements that differentiate between rotating, vibrating, and side to side. They also have built-in timers to alert you every 30 seconds to switch quadrants within your mouth. They also have different built-in modules depending on your focus, whether it's like whitening your mouth or if you have light or deep sensitivity where you're brushing. Which is also plays into the pressure sensors that alert you if you're brushing with too much force. Okay. So positioning strategies, competing brands focus on their product's qualities offered within their product. For example, battery life, portability, or extra accessories such as replacement brushes or even a travel case. Oral-B uses celebrities' endorsements for their products and partnerships to reach a wide variety of their large market, including Shakira, where she became their spokesperson in 2013. They're solely based in oral care and have a large amount of brand equity being incorporated into Procter & Gamble family, which also owns Crest, Scope, and Pixident. Philips also has a large brand equity because they have developed it for over 125 years. Being one of the largest electronic companies in the world, many people are familiar with their home appliances and technology that they make. So the key marketing mix issues are price. So Oral-B and Philips are the leading brands for electronic toothbrushes, but they're the most costly. Philips Sonicare brushes ranges anywhere between $70 to $130, and their best electric brush starts at $330. When you buy a starter brush set, as opposed to if you're buying a starter brush set from Oral-B, you receive the electronic toothbrush, the mouthwash, the floss, and the toothpaste, all for $60. They also offer Gum Health Essential package that includes the electric toothbrush, replacement heads, floss, mouthwash, and also gum detoxifying toothpaste. So the next key marketing mix issue would be placement. So the price is a large determinant for consumer purchasing, which is why many people resort to redirect their place of purchase to third-party retailers like Amazon, where the price is cheaper and you can receive it the next day. Amazon is able to sell their products at a lower price because of the large volume of transactions that they receive every day.
Family branding and brand extensions are very prominent in this product category. All the brands competing for market share in this industry are extensions of parent companies that are larger corporations, and they have more products than just electric toothbrushes. Procter & Gamble is the parent company of Oral-B, Philips is the parent company of Philips Sonicare, and Colgate Palmolive is the parent company of Colgate. Arm & Hammer's electric toothbrushes are an extension of their brand of baking soda because it's a completely new product category. Brands are augmenting their electric toothbrushes depending on the current preferences of consumers. Offering their toothbrushes on Amazon Prime helps with delivery costs and convenience. Offering brush head replacements that are sent every so often to consumers is a big convenience factor, and it's definitely more common today than in the past. Brands like Quip are creating more sleek models of the electric toothbrush, and different companies are definitely copying this strategy. With price, Colgate definitely targets the lower to middle class because their toothbrushes start around $7 and they don't reach above $22. Oral-B definitely targets the middle class to the upper middle class because their electric toothbrushes are affordable, but some of them are definitely luxury. Philips Sonicare definitely targets the upper middle class because their electric toothbrushes start at $40 and they range up to $330. As you can see from this price comparison chart, Philips Sonicare has the highest priced electric toothbrushes, which range from $40 to $330. Oral-B is slightly more affordable because their lowest priced electric toothbrush is about $7 and their most expensive is about $130. Colgate is definitely the most affordable brand of electric toothbrushes because their price range from $4 to $25 and they can be found in most convenience.
So the company is also active on social media like Facebook, Twitter, and they use those platforms for resolving customer issues. Philips also has launched a marketing campaign to promote its brand proposition of the concept of green energy, which attracted a lot of environmentally friendly consumers. On their website, they also have a page dedicated to their brand Sonicare, which is their best-selling electronic brush. Customers are able to read about dental health and why they should trust Sonicare, a 25-year established invention. They make shopping easier than ever by being able to select your specific dental care needs and then the site matching you up with their suggested solution for what electric toothbrush would best fit your needs. So for media vehicles, a really great media vehicle for electronic toothbrushes is to target specific audiences, are TV commercials. Electronic toothbrushes can be targeted to everyone, but it can be narrowed down effectively depending on the TV channel it's aired on. Oral-B's most effective campaign was receiving a license agreement with Disney to create products that are fun and susceptible to children. By airing those commercials on Disney, Disney XD, Cartoon Network, they're able to maximize their exposure to kids. So reaching key market segments. Another effective vehicle could be customers that see dental hygienists regularly. They have a wider range of patients from children to teens to older adults. There's no better educational reference than your dentist to tell you what tool to brush your teeth with. So having your brand be the #1 recommended by doctors can give your company reach along with the high accountability from your customers. Okay, so for distribution, products can be sold in stores, in dentist's office, through their direct website, or through a larger online retail distribution company. They can be retailed at their specific store, or sold larger outlets like Target or Bed Bath & Beyond. Because of the average cost ranging from $20 to $330 for electric toothbrushes, they may be difficult to find at your local discount stores, but many of the higher quality electric toothbrushes offer coupons or discounts if you order straight from their website. So even in a lot of dentist's office, if you purchase an electronic toothbrush under certain conditions, your HRA or HSA, any type of insurance that you have, may cover the cost of your electric toothbrush. So for the market shares for distribution, a New York City marketing research company stated that from August 2016 to January 2017, Philips and Oral-B sold about 70% of the online purchases of all electric oral care. Replacement heads for the electric toothbrushes alone produce more sales than manual toothbrushes and floss combined. Amazon is the leading online retailer and dominates the majority of the sales for electric and oral care, commanding about 54% of the market, and over half of the category's products are sold directly by Amazon, and another 22% is sold through the actual marketplace. So most of the retailers in this space are going to be big box retailer sites like Walmart or Target. For the future role of distribution, internet retailers will continue to dominate the market because of Amazon's unique shipping design of Amazon Prime. Instant gratification for customers is now becoming an expectation. Consumers would rather browse online through multiple brands of electronic toothbrushes, be able to read customer reviews and company prices, and then it seems to be the new revelation of shopping. So for the future distribution of electronic toothbrushes and just about every other product or service will be dominated by companies piggybacking onto these all new technologies and changing the way consumers shop. And now thanks to the internet, shoppers are more informed and educated before purchasing something online by reading customer reviews or looking at other websites for price comparisons. Potential changes to come in the future for these distribution systems for these electric products will be more online retail based.
I will be discussing Simmons OneView, which provided clear data from which we were able to develop detailed target market for electric toothbrush companies.
Of people who use electric toothbrushes, 45.7% are male. Males are 5% less likely to use electric toothbrushes than the population as a whole. On the other hand, of people who use electric toothbrushes, 54.3% are female. Females are 5% more likely to use electric toothbrushes than the population as a whole. I found to our advantage that people with an average household income between $100,000 and $150,000 are 18% more likely to use electric toothbrushes than the population as a whole. As stated by the demographic profile in Simmons OneView, the median age of electric toothbrush users is 48.5. Almost 50% of electric toothbrush users have an annual income of $100,000 or more, with the median household income of users being $83,217. The majority of electric toothbrush users are college educated, and most users are between the ages of 45 to 54 and 65 or above. Males represent 45.7% of the market, and females represent 54.3% of the market. White people make up 73.7% of the market. Therefore, we came to the conclusion that the ideal target market for electric toothbrush companies is white females between the age of 45 to 54 who are college educated and receive an average annual income of around $83,000. The majority of electric toothbrush users fall into the limited decision-making section. Consumers are defined as this because they all have owned and used toothbrushes before, therefore causing them to have to do little research before purchasing. In order to reach these customers, advertisements must increase top-of-mind awareness and stimulate impulse purchases.